Have you ever seen a leader freeze or even worse, panic in the face of a significant challenge? It can be pretty ugly. And the people in the organization don't really know how to act because their leader's too busy freaking out. Here's a quick story. Many years ago in Tennessee, I was a glider pilot. I'm not current now, I'm not still flying, but I got my glider pilot's license. And one hot August afternoon, I went up flying and I took a very good friend of mine. And when we got up to elevation, and gliders, by the way, are towed behind a tow plane. And when you get to 5,000 feet and you break off tow and you're flying on your own. Well, I decided to just go ahead and do a little showing off for my friend. And so we pulled into a loop and came out of it, it was great fun. And then I realized I didn't know where the airport was. I thought we had been dropped off south of the airport, so I decided to turn north and go look for this big patch of ground where I can put the plane down in just a few minutes. So I started to realize we're coming down somewhere off field. I started to freak out. I realized this is bad, this is very bad, and I kind of got turned in on myself. Like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And for about 5 to 10 seconds, I let myself go to a pretty negative place about all the things that could happen. And I didn't like where my brain went. So I thought, snap out of it, Jeff. Think like a pilot, okay? Cool heads prevail. And in that moment, I steeled myself, tightened down the straps on the seatbelt, and told my friend, I said, okay, here's what we need to look for. Find us a field, find us no fences, no power lines, no water, no livestock. All these things that we don't want. Bright green, not dark green. Dark green means tall plants. Light green means grass. So we're looking. Finally, they spot a field. Like, nope, not gonna work, too short. They spot another one. That one's gonna work. By this point, we're down to about 1,200 feet. Come around, smooth landing, landed in this farmer's field 13 miles away from my destination. 13 miles north of the airport. Both of us could have been very messed up that day, but we weren't. In fact, it was a really smooth landing. No damage to the plane, no damage to us, and the ending was a happy one. However, it could have been much, much worse. Leaders are constantly faced with challenging situations. Generally, the higher level you go in leadership, the more capable you are at dealing with those challenges, and so most of them are just another part of the day job. But every once in a while, you're faced with something that is truly hair-raising, like trying to land a plane where you're not supposed to. And I'm telling you, in those times, cool heads prevail. You must maintain composure. You must maintain logical reasoning and sanity. Because if you let your brain spin off into the things that could happen, all the negatives, you'll lose control. The people around you will lose faith in you, and it will end very, very poorly. So maintain composure. Cool heads prevail. Try it and see what happens.